Hello, everybody. Welcome to another weekly end-of-week standings video. This time, we will be going over the standings at the end of Week 6. First off, I want to start, even though I announced twice before we started last week, or this week technically, that the stream times would be changing. I'm sorry if there was any confusion, even though I literally announced it twice in the standings video and at the end of week 5 stream. But anyways, I hope you all understand, and please know that this is a good change. This change has good intentions behind it. Anyways, now let's get on to the good stuff. The standings at the end of week 6. We're going to start things off just like we do every time in the Northwest Division, where Luigi has first place all to himself. He is 5-1, followed by Donkey Kong in second at 4-2. And then we have Yoshi in third, Bowser in fourth. Both of them have even records. They are 3-3. Peach is in fifth place at 2-4. And Mario, just like usual, he's in last at 1-5. This is the great turnaround for Luigi because he was always in Mario's shadow since the beginning of the series. And I'm not just talking about Smash Brothers. Anyways, now we head over to the Midwest Division where Link, who was the best in the West, is now in third place in the Midwest Division. That title now goes to WarioWare, who, even though has the same record as Link, his differential is way higher. So he is now the best in the West. He is the best in the West, in first place in the Midwest Division. Say that 10 times fast. But in between them, Pikachu is in second place. Again, he is also 5-1. And then we have two fighters at 3-3, Rosalina in fourth, and Meta Knight in fifth, and Ness is officially in last place at 2-4. And now we head over to the Southwest, which, I gotta say, we started off, this was the worst division in the league. Now it is definitely improving. Kirby is definitely the star of the Southwest Division. He came in first place. He is currently in first place at 4-2, and he came off of a really big win this year. He had the first no-hitter, which is a perfect 300. And just 2 weeks before that, he had a 0.1 finish. So Kirby is just breaking records left and right. Let's see how the rest of the season is for him. Meanwhile, Fox is in second and Dr. Mario's in third. Both of them are 3-3. Zelda is in fourth place at 2-4. Bowser Jr. is in fifth place at 1-5. But believe it or not, he's not in last place, even though he has a 1-5 record. That title goes to Samus, who is one of only two remaining fighters in the entire league that has not won a battle, and the only Western Conference fighter that hasn't won a battle. She is currently 0-6. And that does it for the Western Conference. Now we head over to the Eastern Conference, where we will be starting from the top, literally. The Northeast, Rob is in first, even though he suffered his first loss. But Lucas is not too far behind him in second place. Their differentials are very, very close. But the same cannot be said about Villager. Even though he is 5-1, his differential is way behind the top two fighters. Pac-Man is currently in fourth at 3-3. Mega Man is in fifth, and Falco is in last. The bottom three fighters all have different records compared to the top three. And now in the Mid-East Division, we have Lucario in first, followed by Jigglypuff in second. Both of them are 4-2. Followed by Pit in third. He is 3-3, and he is just barely in the negatives in terms of differential. Ike is in fourth place at 2-4. Olimar is in fifth place, just like Bowser Jr., 1-5, but not in last place. That title goes to Little Mac, who is the second fighter who has not won a match yet, and the only fighter in the Eastern Conference that has not won a battle. And now we head down at long last to the southeast, where Sonic, complete opposite story, he is currently 6-0, and he is the last remaining undefeated fighter in the entire league. Followed by King K. Rool in second at 5-1, Wolf in third at 3-3, Martha's in fourth, Wii Fit Trainer in fifth, both of them are 2-4, and Captain Falcon is in last at 1-5. And that does it for your divisional standings at the end of week 6. But before we go, we still have a couple more things to cover. Here are the current wild card standings. King K. Rool has taken over first in the Eastern wild card after Lucas has been in first for almost the entire season. Meanwhile, Pikachu made a pretty big jump. He is at the top in the Western wild card. But this is due to change, considering there are still 11 weeks left in the season. We are just a third of the way done. And now, the last thing we're going to be going over today, we are going to be showing you the schedules for Week 7 in the Western Conference and the matchup schedules for the Eastern Conference in Week 7. All right, my friends, that is going to do it for this update. I hope you all enjoyed Week 6, and I hope you're all looking forward to the streams being on Tuesday afternoons from now on instead of Wednesday nights. I know I'm definitely looking forward to it. I got a couple more viewers, and I was also able to get a special guest co-commentator to join me. My friend PSI Kirby, who I know very, very well. He's a really good friend of mine. Anyways, I will see you guys at 4 p.m. Eastern Time this Tuesday for Week 7 of the 2026 season here at Nick's Amiibo League. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for watching.